Hello everyone, my name is Joshua and today I'm going to be demonstrating Project 3.3 users groups and file permissions for Promised Land's new office in Portland, Oregon. In this video, I would show that all users and administrative groups have been properly configured on this my Ubuntu server on Ubuntu virtual machine. I would demonstrate how I was able to assign those users to their various groups and also set their passwords. So first of all, showing uh, I'm going to be showing or displaying all the 10 groups on the system. So running this command, so these are the 10 names. These are the 10 groups rather. These are the 10 groups on the system. And the next thing is to set the group passwords for HR and for management using the command sudo g password. So checking that using this already shows that the password was set, and you can also see that the password is actually encrypted. This is actually encrypted um, using those hashes. Then the next command I'm going to be running is to show that I created um, to show how I assigned rather the password for Ted and Doe. So I'll be running this command till N16. So for all those users I created, for all the 16 users that was users accounts that were created, I assigned the password promised land 1232 Ted and Doe using the sudo pass wd command. So then I also assigned them to their respective groups. So if I should run this id Ted to confirm which group did or to confirm which membership does Ted belongs to. So id Ted, it shows that it belongs to the HR um, membership. ID Few, as you can see, belongs in engineering. ID Do, oh, I made a mistake. It's supposed to be IDDOUG. Okay, so you can see it belongs in the outsourcing um, membership or the group or the department. So um, that was the first part of my work so far. And then the answers to the questions are three questions I have here. The first question, there is actually a difference. Is there a difference between a regular user and a system user? There's actually a difference, and the difference is that um, it actually comes down to how each user log in and how they also access the system. So for instance, the regular users represent real people. They have interactive shells like the bin, the slash bin slash bash. They have the home directories under the home, and they have user IDs starting at 1000 system users. So, but the what's it called now? The system users themselves now created to run system background services and processes like SSH or web services. So, but for the system users now, they do not have interactive login shells. They lack standard home directories and have user IDs below 1000. For the second question, how can group ease the burden of the administrators? So groups can actually ease this burden through what we call role-based access control. So instead of setting file permissions individually for dozens of users, and administrator grants an administrator grants permissions to a group. Then, when an employee joins a department or changes roles, adding or removing them from the group automatically updates all their access permissions at once. So, with that, it can actually ease the burden. It can actually ease the administrative burden. Then, for the final question, what command can be used to remove a user from a group? So for us to be able to remove a user from a group, um, we can use the command sudo g password hyphen d. So for example, if we do the, let me come back to my shell. If I type in this command sudo g password hyphen d, so this particular user has been removed from the outsourcing group while leaving his or her account. His account is still active. So that brings me to the final part of this project. Thank you, and thank you so much.